Hey, everybody. Welcome to day one of my Kitchen Witch class from the Witches of Doyle. Do you ever feel like being in the kitchen is drudgery? Does working in the kitchen stress you out? Does it feel like work? Well, it doesn't have to be. Being in the kitchen can actually be a spiritual practice, and not just the cooking, the cleaning too, if you can do it mindfully. What are we talking about? I used to think that spells were used to help focus the mind and intention, to make manifesting more easy. And I still kind of believe that. Actually, I still believe that. But I've come to understand that if you don't have a lot of will and intention, spells don't work that great. In short, you need to be a magical person to make magic happen. And the good news is, you don't have to be born that way. You can actually learn it. So, my favorite example of this, which I actually just thought of recently, is bed knobs and broomsticks. And maybe I am dating myself by bringing up that old Disney movie. I don't know if you remember it, with Angela Lansbury. And in Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, Angela Lansbury's character subscribes to a magic course by mail. The magic course is completely bogus. Well, kind of. The guy who created the magic course finds this old book and he chops it up and he turns it into magic lessons, which he then sends out. And they never work for him, but they work for Angela Lansbury's character. And the reason they work for her is because she's magical. She lives magically. So in order to do magic in the kitchen, you have to learn to be magical. And the first step is focus and intention. So think about what sort of intentions you might have when you're cooking. I mean, for me, my intentions can be, today I'm going to cook with love. Today I'm going to feel joy when I'm cooking. Today I'm going to infuse the food I'm cooking with good health, that sort of thing. So take a minute to think about what kind of intentions you might want for your time in the kitchen. And they can really be anything. Okay, have you got one? Good. Now, the next step is, how do we infuse our cooking with all this love and good health and joy? It comes down to emotion. It's really difficult to manifest something when you're feeling the blahs, or the morbs, as the Victorians used to say. You want to get your energy up. You need to be high vibe. But let's face it, we're not always high vibe. Most of us are just living our lives. There are tricks to get yourself high vibe, though, and the more time you can spend high vibe, the better. So, what we're going to do today is learn a trick to get yourself in a high vibe mood quickly. We're going to program ourselves. And what we're going to do is we're going to program ourselves with a mudra, or a magical gesture. And that mudra is just pinching your thumb and finger together. So it doesn't have to be the OK sign. You can do it like this, or like this, or whatever feels good and makes sense to you. So we're going to think for 20 seconds about a time in our lives when we felt really confident and joyful. And just, try to get yourself into that time as much as possible. Really visualize it. Smell the smells, feel the feels, and feel the emotion attached to it. And then when we do that for 20 seconds, you're going to pinch your finger and thumb together. It doesn't have to be super hard. Just be lightly pinch the finger and thumb together. And then after you've done that, you can let go and think about your intention that you've chosen for the kitchen. So imagine yourself, again, really try to visualize yourself in your kitchen, cooking with love and joy and just feeling really great about it. And I mean, you can visualize magical sparkles going into the food if you want, whatever, but just imagine yourself that way, that you envision, that you intend in the kitchen. And we're going to do this 4 or 5 times to really kind of program it, so that later on, when you pinch your finger and forefinger together, you automatically feel that joy and confidence in your heart. It's kind of a hypnosis trick. I'm not a hypnotherapist. So what we're going to do, again, I'm going to get you in a relaxed state, or you're going to get yourself in a relaxed state. I'll just help get you there. Get really relaxed. Visualize that wonderful time in your life that made you feel a high vibe, and then visualize yourself enacting your intention. Okay, and I'm going to start. Oh, I should also say, since we are going to get really relaxed from this, if you're driving in your car, you should not be listening to this. If you're operating heavy machinery, kudos to you, but you should not be listening to this. Come back and listen to it later. Okay, so let's start with some soothing music. Okay, and I have a script which I'm going to read, so hopefully the shuffling of pages will not bother you too much. Okay. Close your eyes and relax. If you're in a chair, just relax. You can even lie down if you want, assuming you're not in the kitchen. So, with your eyes closed, imagine a wave of relaxation at the top of your head. The wave swirls back and forth, and you may feel a slight tingling in your scalp. The wave moves down your forehead, down your brows, and around your eyes, relaxing all the muscles around your eyes, relaxing the muscles in your jaw, relaxing your neck. The wave is now washing over your shoulders, down your arms, through your wrists, into your hands, and into your fingertips. If you feel any warmth or tingling in your hands, that's okay. That's just your muscles relaxing. The wave is drifting down your spine, one vertebrae at a time, relaxing all the muscles in your back, moving into your lower back. The wave is now rising up and washing over your abdomen, and then down again, through your hips, relaxing your thighs, letting them become loose and lazy, like rubber bands lying on a tabletop. It's moving through your knees, relaxing your lower legs, your ankles, your feet, your toes. Inhale deeply and relax. Now imagine you're on a lovely hillside, about to walk down to a beautiful, secluded, relaxing place. It could be a beach, it could be on a cliff, it could be a meadow or forest. Anywhere you can imagine that makes you feel safe and relaxed. I'm going to count you down 10 steps as you walk in your imagination down toward the spot you've chosen. And with each step, you'll relax 10 times more. Take the first step, 10, relaxing so much deeper. 9, just a feeling of drifting and floating. 8, your muscles are loosening even more. 7, 6, your mind is drifting through cloud-like layers, leaving all the busy thoughts behind. 5, you're halfway there. 4, simply releasing and letting go. 3, 2, and 1. Now imagine you've stepped onto a flat stone that acts like a magnet for tension. It sucks any remaining tension out of your body and into the earth to be cared for there. In your imagination, find a place to sit down and relax. Think about a time when you were filled with confidence and joy. A time that allows you to vibrate energetically at a very special level. It could be a time in your childhood, a time where that genuine you exists. It could be any time at all. Just think of a time when you were filled with joy and confidence. What I'd like for you to do right now is to think just for 16 seconds about that time. So begin to think about that high vibrational time now. Now pinch your forefinger and thumb together. 16 seconds have passed, and you realize that's not much time at all. Now in a moment, I'm going to ask you to think about that very special memory for 20 seconds, starting now. Now pinch your forefinger and thumb together. 20 seconds have passed. And now I want you to think about your intention and imagine yourself cooking with that intention. When you are at your highest vibrational level, confidence and joy, imagine your intention flowing into your food, into your movements. Think about this for 30 seconds now. "30 seconds have just gone by, and I'm going to ask you to go back to that memory that brought or brings you confidence and joy, and hold that vibrational level for another 20 seconds again, beginning right now." Pinch your forefinger and thumb together. 20 seconds have passed. And now think of your intention for cooking and imagine yourself cooking that way, starting right now. "30 seconds have just passed, and I'd like you to go back to that memory that brought or brings you joy and confidence for another 20 seconds, starting right now. Pinch your forefinger and thumb together. 20 seconds have passed. And now, thinking of your intention for cooking, imagine yourself in the kitchen, cooking with that intention, starting right now. 30 seconds. And let's do one more, thinking of that wonderful time when you were so confident and so joyful, starting right now. Pinch your forefinger and thumb together. 20 seconds have passed. And now, 30 seconds to imagine cooking with intention, starting right now. "30 seconds. And now you'll find your mind has absorbed all of this. And whenever you want to call up that feeling of confidence and joy, all you need to do is pinch your thumb and forefinger together. And afterward, when you focus on whatever your intention is, that intention will be charged with the emotions of confidence and joy. And you'll realize how easy it is to bring up your vibration. Charge whatever you want to do in your life with that vision, confidence, and joy. You can practice whenever you want. Maybe waiting at a light in a car, or even taking a walk. You can change your vibration. You can bring yourself to charge your intentions, confidence, and joy. Now, imagine turning around and walking back up that hill, slowly and gently becoming more aware and alert with every step. So slowly and gently, number 1. 2, no hurry. 3, feeling so very confident. 4, 5, becoming more aware of the sounds around you. 6, 7, becoming more aware of your body, where you are. 8, 9, and 10. Eyes open all the way back and feeling wonderful. Okay, everybody, shake out your hands. Are you with me? Great. Okay, what you just did was program yourself to reach that feeling of joy and confidence easily so you can charge up your spells. So you can practice building this more and more. So when you're sitting at a traffic light, or you've got some time, pinch your fingers together and think about that wonderful memory and really raise your vibration and just practice these throughout the day. And it's quick, it's easy. And then when you need to call up that feeling to charge a spell, when you're trying to build your intention in the kitchen, just pinch your fingers together, your thumb and finger together, and you'll find that it comes really easily. And that's it for day 1. We've covered a lot of ground. Your homework is in the email, but your other homework, again, is just to practice doing this. So comment below and let me know how it goes. And thank you for watching, and thank you for sharing. I hope to see you again tomorrow.